So, Ray, you gave some examples. You all over the place with your goddamn example. You went from WNBA to patriarchy and to saying women ain't allowed to work. There's never not been a time period where black women has not worked before. I don't know why you even say some shit like that. Now, maybe your white counterparts, they can say that shit. But black women always had worked. There's never not a time period where black women ever not worked. Where did this come from? That makes no sense to me. You always had the opportunity.
No, we always worked, but we always didn't get paid for it. There's a difference.
No, you did get paid for it. There was a period of time where you
didn't
get paid for it.
No, we didn't. Especially when we started working, we were not getting paid.
We were clearly talking about after slavery.
Now you didn't interrupt.
No one's talking about slavery either.
That's the only time they wasn't getting paid for it. I fairly talk. Y'all want to start interrupting me. How's that shit work? So women didn't, when women was working for free, we all work for free. It ain't like the men was out there working, got paid. No, we had to work free just like y'all had to work for free. But then when the opportunity presented itself, y'all was allowed to work. Y'all worked for the white women. Y'all was maids. Y'all was ironing their sheets. Y'all was nursing their little children. That was y'all ways of working. Y'all always work. So don't sit there and make them statements, well, we didn't get the opportunity to work. 2024, there's no excuses now. Patriotic is what gave y'all the opportunity that y'all have now. Patriotic is what got Kamala Harris as a goddamn vice president. Patriotic is what you got all of these female congresswomen. Patriotic is what you got all these goddamn senators that are female. That's what patriotic did. So without patriotic, a lot of these ladies wouldn't have the opportunity that you would have. Patriotic got you the opportunity to talk freely and do what you're doing now. That's what patriotic got.
Pink, you can't even say the word right, so I don't want to.
It's still the same. It's still the same. The definition doesn't change. Regardless if I can say it right or not, we all know what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. Y'all still,
I think what we're not taking into consideration here is how hard does a woman have to work to be equal to a man. A woman has to work 10 times harder to be equal to a man and has to work 20 times harder to be equal to her white counterpart.
Black women got to work 10 times harder than a black man? Garbage.
Ladies, why do y'all want to be equal to us? Why do y'all want to be equal? Y'all don't
we
want to deal with the same.
We want to be equal, but we would like to be financially treated the same. We would like to be respected the same.
Hold on. Which one of y'all is hanging off a garbage truck at 5 a.m.?
I don't want to.
Hold on. Which one of y'all is?
I don't want.
I've seen plenty of women hanging off the garbage truck as they pass by my house.
There are definitions of patriarchy.
Which one of y'all are dying in the mind?
Wrong. There are things that men do. Let me say, I think we're going to always have a disconnect until we understand or understand, right? That there are things that men do that we will never want to do, never have to do, all of the things, right? And we're going to give y'all flowers with that because black men, men, whoever's chiming into this, men, period. There are things that y'all do and that y'all go through and y'all experience that, we could just never understand. But let's be for real, though. Do y'all even understand? First of all, half the women don't understand themselves or what they're here for and who they are. And that is what I'm talking about, Viz, is a response of patriarchy, right? That's
men experience that as well, though.
Okay, but see, it's always a Me Too thing. I gave you your flowers. Can we talk about what we need as women? Because you're not one.
No,
you don't know what it's like to as a woman, emotional. If I'm an emotional creature, right? I'm an emotional creature by nature. My physical body and makeup is meant to receive. It is, right? I'm not here to argue about it. All I'm saying is, if y'all don't have an understanding of what we need emotionally, y'all are always going to tear us down. We're going to find another way to fill that hole. All I'm saying is y'all don't respect us the same way when we speak about what we need. Y'all almost do this. Don't nobody care about that shit. And to me, that is an effect of patriarchy because it just turns y'all brain off. When we ask y'all to be emotional, y'all don't know how to do that because y'all weren't taught that. But here we are as women always being compassionate to understand where you grew up from, how you grew up, how they didn't teach you this, how it's hard for you. But as soon as we start speaking about what we need and how it's difficult for us and what ways it's difficult for us, you all turn your brains off. You turn your ears off to it. And we're your women, we're your black women telling you, baby, we need this. But y'all don't want to listen to us. And all of us are on here saying the same thing. I don't want to make the same thing as a man. I'm sorry. I would love to be at home homemaking, right? To be honest, right? But if I don't have a counterpart who is willing to meet me where I need to be met, it's going to be difficult. I don't want to make the same paycheck. I don't want to go out and protect. I don't want to fight. I want to sit here with you and tell you, baby, I need this type of support. This is what I find is important as a woman. These are the things that I deal with on a monthly. My shit syncs up to the moon every month. Let me tell you about that spiritually. Let me tap in with you on that. Let me talk to you about what I learned today spiritually that can cover you the way your mama do. Because y'all don't want to hear that shit though.
Well, so Raimi,
this is gaslighting. Y'all realize
hold
this,
on,
right?
hold on,
This conversation was not about women's needs. This conversation was about her trying to tie in that woman's behavior to patriarchy.
Let me address it real quick.
So Ray, where was your compassion at when I sit there and said you don't even know how to say the word patriarchy? Where was that then? But you want to be treated nice and equal, right?
Hold on, but Hank, did I not say
no?
When we first,
you gave me shit
here
about
we go with the Me Too shit. Here we go with the Me Too shit, Hank. You just forgot when we first heard that clip. What I said? When we first heard the clip, what I say, Hank? When we first heard the clip, what I said? I said I want to hear what Hank got to say. But you forgot about that though. You only remember when I called you out.
But when I sit there, when you said you accusing me of mispronouncing the word patriarchy,
you did.
You gonna sit there and give me hell, but you want some sympathy.
I don't need your sympathy. I don't need your sympathy. You got a wife. That's for her. What I'm saying is to men who are listening across the town, this is what Black women need. Now you got a wife, Hank. I'm not trying to appeal to you. I love you though. But I'm not trying to appeal to your sympathy.
You don't want just sympathy from non-married men, do you?
I don't get the boy bye, Hank. That's all I got to say to you.
So Raimi, I absolutely get and understand exactly what you're saying, right? So
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
You good. All right. So look, I 100% understand what you're saying. Most, if not all, good Black men that appreciate Black women, they have acknowledged that they if you're in a healthy relationship, that is something that man is going to do with you every single day. That's just going to be a part of it. I hope, but it's a healthy. That's why I said a healthy, good relationship. Now, if you're not receiving that, then of course you're not in a good, healthy relationship. So you're in the wrong environment as is. So now the key point though is that most men acknowledge all of those things that you brought up, but there was something.
No, they don't. Look at all us shaking our head. No, they don't, Viz.
All right.
That's not our experience. They don't. Well, and that's what I mean by patriarchy, respectfully. You know,
I get that. Let me finish. Let me finish. So if you guys are not receiving that, then that means that you're not in good and healthy relationships, or you're not adapting to understand how that man communicates. Because in order, if men communicate one way, women communicate another way, and you're only expecting for him to learn how to communicate with you, but you're not learning to communicate with him, then there's always going to be confusion there. That's always going to happen. So that comes with having a healthy and good relationship.